All right, that's Mike. That's Mike. All right, let's see if everything's connected. See if everything's connected. All right, well, good morning, everyone. It's the first trading day of the month of September, September 3rd, 2024, 9:41 in the morning. We haven't had any trades yet. We are still waiting for what the market is going to give us. SPY is having a pullback. It's already down by $4.20. And right now, it is pulling a lot of stocks, specifically CLSK. CLSK is down by 8% or 0.85 cents. Pre-market low 10.13, pre-market high at 10.55. BA is also having a pullback, so lots of pullback today. BA is down by $10.77, pre-market low with a pre-market high of 173. And Tesla just reached to 20 and then now having a pullback as well. So pre-market high 217, pre-market low 213. Tesla is up by 0.19% and Nvidia having a nice pullback here. This is the reason why long-term swing traders, if you pick a wrong stock, then yeah, those investors could have been feeling this pullback. But of course, if you're willing to hold it for a couple of years, then this micro pullback is nothing. All right, so PFE, Pfizer, not a lot here. I don't like the pre-market, although it looks like it's moving, but look at the consolidation that's happening in the daily. Apple having a pullback here. Pre-market low is at 227. Pre-market high is at 229. So $2 there. GME, one of meme stocks, pre-market low 23.2. Pre-market high 24.14. Amazon is finding a level here at the VWAP. Pre-market low is 176 with a pre-market high of 178. This one is an inside bar. SPY is still below the VWAP at the 5 minutes. Amazon here is now playing at the VWAP here. The only thing that I don't like is the daily. Daily is an inside bar. So let's see what else is moving. Uber. Uber is an inside bar. Not a lot of movements here at the pre-market, but we'll put our level. Nvidia is the one that's most active. So Nvidia, the next level of support here is that candlestick there at 113, 112. Bunch of orders sitting here in Nvidia. If SPY found a bottom, then Nvidia could be a good to the long. There is still a bunch of orders sitting at the bid, so this one can still test that support. All right, what else? SPY doesn't look like it had found a support yet. So we'll There's still orders sitting right here at the NVIDIA. So there is nothing to support yet that this is done pulling back. Path Microsoft here is pre-market low 1414, a bit pricey, but it is now up compared from previous trading day. See Tesla. Tesla is about to test the support. It did at 214. Looking at the daily, this can just consolidate. All right, go back to NVIDIA. All right, NVIDIA here having that support at 112. There is a bunch of orders now sitting at, all right, entering long NVIDIA. There is a bunch of orders sitting at the ask now. Stop loss here is just that support. Let's see if NVIDIA is ready for that pushed up. If not, we'll be out of this trade. So 112.41 is added to my position to the long. What I don't like is SPY. Haven't found a bottom yet. SPY is about to create a new low of the day. So there's still a bunch of orders sitting at the ask. Bunch of orders sitting now at the ask. So added to my long position, there is the buildup of the ask. So this one, looking for more movement here. SPY is just consolidating. So we have to take that into consideration. SPY consolidating. This can still go either direction. Added to my position to the long. So just building my position in NVIDIA 113.50s. So waiting for this to touch the VWAP, potential touch to the VWAP. We are at the VWAP. Okay, partialing. Okay, waiting for another one. So struggling at the VWAP. Let's see the 5 minutes. There is still a bunch of ask. So that is still a potential for a push higher. SPY is having a pullback though. So I'm having a very tight stop loss here. So since we were able to time this one, average cost is 113.22. So 113.22. We're not gonna have this below our entry point. Okay, SPY looks like it had found a bottom. So this one, 113.22. 22. So this one, entry here is 113.22. All right, signs of indecision. Market, SPY is having another leg down. All right, so not ready yet. So I close my position there. But that is a quick scalp trade. Next one. Next trade, Amazon already had a pushed higher. Microsoft is strong. Uber, not a lot of volume, 1.3. All right, let's see if we're ready for, wow, I'm thinking of adding and re-entering to that position, but SPY is having another leg down, so that's too risky. So let's look at the 5 minutes. Okay, re-entering to the long on NVIDIA. Let's see if that pullback is able to stop loss here is added to my position to the long. That was a nice pullback right there. SPY having another leg down, so that's not good. So tight stop loss here. Stop loss is 112.6. So surprisingly, SPY is having another leg down. NVIDIA is having this support right here. So if SPY find a support, then this one has a potential for another leg up. So I closed my position here and then re-entered. So right now, this pullback re-entry here looks good. SPY also found a support. There is still lots of orders sitting at the bid here, so this one can still go either direction. If there is a buildup of ask, then that's the time to add to the position. Potential for the VWAP. SPY also found a support. $113. I like the volatility here. The volume is just amazing. So 113.39. I'm gonna stop loss here. Stop loss is 112.60. SPY just had a pullback. Stop loss 112.56. Getting my stop loss ready. All right, not ready for that. So exit the trade there. Willing to re-enter if SPY finds a support. So this build up right here wasn't ready, so all out. The support 112.36. This one looks like it's still weak. There's lots of orders sitting at the bid. This is heading to 112.50. gonna re-enter the trade at 112.94. Hands is on the trigger to re-enter. Okay, re-enter to the long in NVIDIA. Let's see if this one now is ready for a pop. Gonna be tight, stop lost. I don't like that we are still below the VWAP here. Added to my position to the long. SPY still not finding a support. Tight stop lost here, 112.39. Okay, some rejection happened there. 112.34, 39. Stop loss is 112.34. I don't like that there's a lot of buildup at the bid. So what SPY is doing is just consolidating at that level, but looks like it's gonna break 558. Very close to getting stop out here. That big order 112.50 is still there. So this is gonna go to 112.50. SPY consolidating at 558.20. I do not see any big order sitting at the ask yet. It's still a bunch of orders sitting at the bid. Now SPY found the support 558.25. So that's gonna help this to find the support as well. What I don't see in SPY is that surge of volume when it is getting bought. So that can just be some profit takers. All right, so close to getting stop out 112.36. SPY curling up. SPY having that leg up. We're missing volume here, so that's why we're having lots of consolidation. So there's no imbalance between the bid and the ask. Bid and the ask almost have the same order sitting in. There's no big orders that is giving us a clue on where the stocks would like to go. But SPY is looking nice. Higher time frame looks like it's about to test that level as well. Let's see here if we're gonna get stop out. There was a huge drop there. Getting close to getting stop out here. So stop loss was that level 112.35. It was so close to getting stop out. So SPY retested the low of the day and then before it spike out. Now there is a big order sitting right here, 113. So this is gonna pop to 113. If that one is not get the order doesn't get canceled, 113 here, boom, 113. So that one, look at the surge of buyers that went through 1.81 million. Okay, so a bunch of orders here. Wow. Okay, so took some partial there. So volatile. 113.18. All right, so just close my position there. That was a big surge of orders that came through. Nvidia now looking bullish here. It would be nice to re-enter this trade at the pullback. I just closed my position. It's just so volatile. So Nvidia, we've been doing in a higher time frame. Nvidia is bullish now, but it is such a volatile stock that although I like that, but this one just had a massive drop before it reached 113. So let's look for a more stable one. Apple here looking strong. The 5 minutes. I don't like that this is depleting the volume bar. Tesla having a nice push up. SE as well. Thinking of doing a long position here in Apple, but SPY is still heading lower though, so I would have to respect what SPY is doing. If SPY is having a pullback, it would be risky to do a long. All right, Apple now. Yeah, this is why I don't like to do a long. Uber having a first pullback here, move from 72.56. Nice pullback. Volume bar is dying. SPY still heading lower. Nvidia now looking weak. But it's wow. All right, Apple having that level. SPY having pullback still. Tesla looks like it found the support to 1.3. I don't like the big wick. All right, this is gonna drop 112.70. Big volume bar here. There is an imbalance now. There's more at the bid than the ask. Okay, I think we're gonna call it a day. There's not a lot of movers. It still is pulling down, pulling back, and we just traded Nvidia. So what else is moving? Okay, so let's just do our recap. Yeah, Nvidia is looking. Look at this one. There's a lot of volume sitting at the bid, so this is gonna go lower. Yeah, this is now gonna head lower. 112.50. Boom. Let's see. 48 incoming. So 70. Yeah, this is 1250. This is gonna retest the low of the day. Let's look at a lower time frame so we can see that spike down. All right, so while waiting for that move to go lower, let's just do a recap. So good morning, everyone. It's the first trading day of the day for month of September. So it's September 3rd, 2024. It's 10:07 in the morning, and yesterday was a Labor Day, so market was closed, and it was such a good time to just relax and have that long weekend. So we're looking at Nvidia. Nvidia is about to break the support. It's obvious just because of lots of orders sitting at the bid, and we're waiting for that spike down. So the thing about looking at the tape as well as the level 2 is you get the pic the big picture of where the orders are sitting, and where the orders are sitting you get to see where your if your thesis is going to be supported or invalidated. So with Nvidia, although it's trending lower, but we were able to start our day a little bit after 9:30. So the move to the low side already happened. And look at the Nvidia here. It just broke the support. So the move going down already happened. So with that, you just let the SPY tell you what it wants to do, and you go for that trade. So the easy trade that we get to see is Nvidia. What we saw with NVIDIA is the 15 minutes big candlestick here from 116.22 all the way to 112.02. So we're talking about $4 move to the downside. And what we saw was just a scalp opportunity for NVIDIA to go a little bit to the long side. And that's what we did. Look at this one. So now there's no imbalance. So expect that this is just gonna consolidate. So what we saw was that big move down $4 and a potential for a scalp trade to the higher. So, all right, so daily, it's a gap down, but we are looking for a small scalp move. This one is gonna head to 113 now. Big order sitting there at 113. But it's a counter trade just because it's a gap down, but we're doing long. But that's also because it looks overextended at the same time. We know that we're just trading with a matter of seconds, longest minutes, because it's just a scalp trade. So Nvidia here, let me just get my pen. All right, so Nvidia had a big move from 116 all the way to 112. Not a lot of volume here, but what we saw was it found a support here, and that support created higher high, higher low. When we get to see that, okay, volume bar at the selling part is starting to get leveled, not a lot of momentum there to go down. We tried a small position to the long, added to that position, and when we enter this trade 113.14 all the way to 113.7, so we are talking about more than 50 cents to that move, and increasing the volume and the share size gave us a nice move up. So that one was a green trade right here. So first green trade is this trade. And then I do not like that it's consolidating and giving us a big order sitting at the bid. So I just went all out here. Also, I did not like that SPY is having a pullback, so I went all out. Now, the next trade that I did was I opened another position. So first trade was this, and then I opened another position to the long. I got stop out here. So tight stop loss, which is stop loss is at the support. I got stop out. So this one was a red trade. Next one was building a position to the long, and stop loss is still below that support. So I went long here. This was the initial entry to this third trade, and partial, and getting all out at the pullback. So one red trade, two green trades, and we were able to get a 1500 for that. So that one was the NVIDIA trade. So again, this one was the red trade that I encountered. But just because we are respecting our stop loss, that red trade wasn't as bad because we have one green trade, so two greens out of three trades. So one red here. And with that, we are ending the day with a 1500. So that one was the NVIDIA trade. So right now, let's see if there's any other, NVIDIA is just looking weak now. Every time it touched the VWAP, it's just having that rejection. Plus, you can already tell just because look at what SPY is doing. SPY had that all-time high at 564, but it is now having that pullback, which is due. That's a healthy pullback. All right, so looking for a next trade to take. BA here looks like at the 5 minutes that it encountered a support. Where is the support here? So BA looking interesting, found a support there. That one was back in April. So let's see here, entering long BA. So this will be our last trade here. So small position at BA. So BA just showed us a 5 minutes that it is having that good support. What I'm looking at the daily is this strong support. Back in April, we had that support. So I wanted to see whether that support is respected and that this one has a potential for a bounce. So I'm not just looking at it at, the 5 minutes, the 15, but I'm looking at it at the big picture, which the biggest driving force is the highest time frame for a day trader, which is the daily. And for this, we're going to have a tight stop loss. So stop loss here is at 159.79. SPY here is still having a pullback. So that's not a good thing. But despite SPY having another leg down, BA, let's see, testing that support. We are getting ready to get stop out here. Stop loss is 159.75. So let's see. 75. That 75 is acting as a support. 78, 80. So looking at 75 here, getting ready to get step out. 70, 64. Okay. So all out of BA. So yeah, I needed to give back some of the profits there. Wait for another. So that one stopped me out, but looks like it is ready for a head up. So yeah, re-entered long here, BA. It retested that support. That's the thing about having a tight stop loss, got stop out, but have to respect that. Uber having nice pullback here, almost like a V reversal. Look at this nice V reversal here. SPY found the support at 556. BA here still struggling. Okay, let's see if this is ready for a leg up. So yeah, BA, we're still waiting for a leg higher here at BA. This initial trade here got us into a red trade in BA. But right now it's retesting that resistance, the 5 minutes. Once that resistance, good. Where is the next resistance there? Next resistance is this level, 160. All right, SPY also is above the moving average in the 1 minute. Okay, so resistance still, we're waiting for this resistance to convert into a support. Uber, very nice with Uber. Uber is like a V reversal there. So resistance here. All right, 5 minutes looking good. Higher high, higher low. So what we're waiting for is this resistance to become a support. First 5 minutes, higher high, higher low with SPY. So BA is still down by $13. That's a big one. SPY having another pullback. All right, let's see what else is moving. Tesla also a V reversal twice. Tesla here, 5 minutes, you have a V reversal and a V. That's amazing volatility there. So now the resistance here is 650, 160.57. All right, so now that resistance acted as a support. There is 160.92 sitting right here. So we're waiting for that bounce. SPY looking nice here, 5 minutes, having that support. It's now breaking that resistance. So BA here, looking good. Oof. So 160.83 acted as a resistance. We are back in that support. So giving BA some time here. I don't like the volume bar is dying. So this is one of those cues that tells me, you know, there's a momentum here for this to push higher. It's not there. Momentum is dying. So that means at a pop, then I'm willing to sell my shares, just because I don't like that the volume bar is not getting that support. There is a bunch of orders that push this higher at 160, but let's see if that momentum is gonna get supported. SPY here looking nice. 5 minutes, we got that support, and then now heading higher high. Okay, back at PA. PA, we are back in that resistance support. This one looks like just some sellers that came through, not really someone who is starting to short this, because there's not a lot of volume bar. $10.30. Yeah, this one, some profit takers, because it already moved from 159.76 to 160. That's already a dollar move. Okay, I don't like, there's not a lot of volume bar, so expect some consolidation to happen here. 160, looking at the bid and the ask, there's no imbalance here. Having that pullback. And a lot of volume. Oh, that 160.42 is being respected here though. 160.58, 53. We are gonna have another 5 minutes candlestick here, and 5 minutes looking nice. Just a big rejection at 160. All right, volume bar 46K. No imbalance here. I don't like that. This is just gonna consolidate. SPY is slowly climbing up, so that's good. 5 minutes with SPY, slowly having that pushed higher. So BA here, although just working its way up very slowly. 160.70, another, let's see here, we're waiting for 160. Don't like that we're 160.71. Looking at the tape, here, 75, 77, SPY heading higher. Another consolidation, 73 or 65, rejection at 77. It's a big rejection there. 57 now. Let's see, 60s, SPY heading higher. Don't like that the volume bar here is dying. Almost looking like a doji here. $53, 50. How's our 5 minutes? Inside bar, this bar right here. $160.36, 34, 40. Let's see here. There's a big rejection there. Okay, retesting that support. Support there is 160.26. SPY is looking strong. At least found that support. Retested that support. 160.18. $13.17. Oh. Order sitting at 160s here. See, big rejection that happened there. Big rejection at 160.87. Also SPY had that rejection as well. So stop loss here, 159.51. Not a lot of volume here when this dropped here. So stop loss is below this level, 159.47. SPY just had a pullback. So the thing that a volume price analysis here, you have a big candlestick here, small volume bar. So this big candlestick here does not have a big candlestick, small volume bar here. So we still have our stop loss 59.45. 15 minutes doesn't look so exciting just because it's still lower low, lower high. 159.50. What time is it? 10:30. There is 159.50 in BA. 45 is the stop loss. So 45, if we get that print of 45, then we'll be out of this trade. 55 50s, 47 52, 61 68. Still not seeing the print of 45. Very close to getting stop out here. 60s 55. Waiting for that 45 print, and we're out. So that 45 did not get printed, but 59. SPY just retested the low of the day. Waiting for that 45. Hands is on the trigger to get out of this trade. 48. Alright, so out of that trade. So that one was a loss with BA. BA is not ready yet. Yeah, it's just not ready for that bounce up. Ooh. Alright, so BA is not ready yet. We'll be back with BA. Uber for now. Uber got V reversal. Let's see, so BA, let's remove some of the levels so it's clear. Okay, so we found that support there. Okay, re-entering long at BA here. This would be the last trade at BA. What else is moving? Tesla. Tesla's move is so predictable. You have V reversal, another V reversal. The thing that just made me out of this trade is that big wick. Alright, BA here, moving again. Okay, stop loss 159. Hands is on the trigger. $159. Big orders is at 159. This is heading to 159 here. And it's on the trigger. Alright, not ready yet. Alright, so red by 480. BA is just getting hammered here. Yeah, I was just not ready yet. Down by $14. So I'm still waiting for that support for BA. Ah. Let's see, that was a big volume, almost 100,000. This is gonna break that support again. Time is at 10:30. Last we enter to the long BA. So yeah, we're waiting for BA to move. Nvidia also looks like it had found a support. So let's look at Nvidia here. Found the support. BA here. Still struggling. SPY as well. Still struggling there. SPY still looks like it still has a leg down. Nvidia, wow, Nvidia is still heading lower. All right, so volume bar here. Stop loss here, low of the day. So strategy with BA is stop loss is 58.8, but we'll add to a position if it breaks that resistance, which is 158, 59.20. The easy trade here was a short. That's the thing about counter trade. could be one of the hardest strategy to do. Thinking of adding to that position once we get to. So stop loss is, yeah, still the low of the day. What else is moving? So right now it's just a scalp trade for this small pop. Then yeah, out of that, there is no imbalance between the bid and the ask. So we are heading to that consolidation. It is almost 11. Nvidia, Tesla, another leg down after it reached that double top. There's just no follow through. SPY is still testing the low of the day. Added to my position to the long. That was a big push higher. So just building up my position to the long side with BA. And the next resistance here is 159. That was a big push up. My ad was a bit late, should have been at 159.31. I don't like what SPY is doing. SPY is still at the low of the day. Wow, that was a big rejection, 59.72. So that moving average is acting as a support. There's still no imbalance between the bid and the ask. Wow, rejection. Nvidia having a pullback still. That one was a big volume bar here. 15 minutes. This still looking weak. Not a lot of volume here with that green candlestick. Support is 26. Having that support there. Nvidia still heading lower. SPY is just falling like a bus here. Look at this move from 169 all the way to 158. It's a $10 move. It's already down by $14.50. Getting my stop loss ready. SPY created a new low of the day. So that BA or stop loss is 58.77 below that support. Okay, so we're waiting for BA to have that move. So just resting my back. So SPY is still heading lower. So we have to consider that. Bunch of consolidation here. So interesting enough, the low of the day and the low of this candlestick. So at least lower high here, but we are still an inside bar, inside of this candlestick. So just a bunch of consolidations here. Okay, getting close to our stop loss there, 5 minutes. Let's clear some levels here. SPY is testing that support again. That support was tested a couple of days. Not a lot of volume here, so still some consolidation, which is what's happening right now. What else is moving? Added to my long position, there is a big order sitting at the ask here. Order sitting at 59.65. Nvidia found the support. Okay, let's just have our breakfast. Next 5 minutes candlestick about to form in less than 30 seconds. Okay, 5 minutes. Not a lot of volume, so consolidation expected. I do have a meeting at 12, so I'm gonna have to cut this short. So stop loss got hit. Step out of BA. Not ready for reversal yet. All right, so just finished my breakfast. I got stop out here. I re-entered, and yeah, we are now at that moving average. So got stop out, re-enter the trade. Next 5 minutes for me now. Now we are at that moving average. We're waiting for that moving average to become a support rather than a resistance. Big volume bar came through here. SPY also heading higher. But that took a while, actually longer than what I expected to be. Okay, moving average here. Volume bar 281. Another rejection there. Let's see lower time frame. Not the best ad here. Okay, another test of that moving average. The resistance now is 159.84. There is 160.10 here. 160.12.10. Waiting for another leg up. Let's go. All right. right, so all out of that position. Whew. So that one was lots of trial and error here. Eventually had that pop and needed to cover quickly. So that move up here, 160.05. This can still head higher, but there's so many fake outs that happen right here that, yeah, it can still move higher. But with that fake out, I do have that paper hand there that I just close my position, so all out. Just because of how weaky and how weak the SPY is. So SPY is weak, although it found the support here already. But BA, I did have to have a couple of stubs here, a couple of fake outs, but yeah, done with the trade. So I do have a meeting at 12. So with that, yeah, I'm just cutting this short, but you were able to ride BA to the upside, eventually got that pop, but this one was such a painful trade that with that pop, I just have to close the position, although this one still has a potential to move higher. Looks like the next support there or resistance is at 160.41, which most likely it'll go there. But yeah, let's close our position. So NVIDIA, we already did our recap here where we were scalping it to the long, and then BA or Boeing was also a long trade. So with BA, couple of fake outs that happened in BA, but we eventually got that move with this massive candlestick, but did not happen, not until a couple of stabs. So with BA, where's my pen? All right, with BA, we tried to do a long and got stop out. Long again, and then stop out. Long again, and stop out. This is the stop loss there, got hit. So 3 stop out, 1, 2, 3. But then here at this move, we saw a surge of buyers at asked, waiting for the orders to get filled. So entered long here at around 159.45, added to that position, big position here. And with that, it moved all the way to around 160.2, 160.25 there. So with that move, we were talking about, let's see, 159.50 all the way to 160. So that's a 50 cents move, but we did increase our share size. So even with this fake outs, but with that massive move that we went all out at that very strong resistance around 160, we were able to turn it to a green, but did not turn to a green not until, how long was we were in this trade, 10:10 all the way at to 11:05, so almost an hour there. That's why I was getting impatient, needed to stand up, needed to have my breakfast, but we eventually went there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, doing just a short trade here. I do have a meeting, so would have to prepare for that meeting. So yeah, for those of you guys who are asking on where to begin on how to trade for a living, please feel free to check our website out. In that website, it talks about day trading for a living. So day trading is our side hustle. We do invest in real estate as well, rental properties, and we encourage you to do the same. Treat day trading as an income generator, and once you have enough profit, set that aside and put it into real estate. Real estate can also get you into a good appreciation as time goes by. So it appreciates in value just because if you are into rental, then tenants is going to be the one to pay off those mortgage. At the same time, it has tax benefits. So the thing with the wealthy is they are able to skip or not pay taxes because of how they use their um, assets in real estate to eventually get away with taxes. So that is a little bit of a loophole, and that's also what is good in investing in real estate. You can reduce your taxes. Just talk to your accountant or a tax expert when you get those rental properties so they can um, give you all those ideas and all those options on how you can use your rental property as a way for you to lower down, or eventually, if you have enough rental properties, get away with taxes. But talk, talk to your tax specialist or your accountant for that. So we only traded two stocks today, BA and Nvidia, and BA gave us a nice profit of 1400 and Nvidia gave us a nice profit of 1500, but we are ending it at 2900 just because for BA we did get to trade a little bit of over trading. As you can see, you can tell that it was almost an hour trade of BA, unlike Nvidia, where we got that sudden move, scalp move, but BA took us almost an hour. So with that, thank you so much for watching. We'll do this again next week. We do live trade every Tuesday. And yeah, if you want to check out our website and see whether day trading is for you, please go to ecourseunlocked.com. And with that, you'll see the syllabus and, you know, what's the fuss about day trading and how did we start day trading. So with this syllabus, we add to the content every week. So learning never stops. So there's even more than 64 hours of learning, adding every week to the content. So learning never stops. And we do have that trading recap there. And with that, thank you so much again for watching. We'll do this again next week. And I hope you guys had a green trading day. Bye for now. denominator here. All of this required time. And if we will spend 90,000 hours at work, which is the average number of hours a person works in their lifetime, then who has the time to do all this? 24 hours in a day isn't coming to an end. 24 hours is all that we're going to get. Now, wish you could have more time so you can focus on what matters most. What would you do if you have more time in your hand? What would you do if money is not the driving force for you to work? What if you have to get up in the morning, not because you have to clock in at work? What if you have to roll out of your bed to do what you love to do? For instance, for you to travel, spend time with your loved one, follow your passion, maybe do a volunteer work. Did you ever dream of reclaiming more time in a day, or ever wanted to start your own business so you can experience more autonomy, not having to report to a boss, and having the liberty to make your own decision or your own schedule? And I am not talking about retirement. Every day, we get a fresh 24 hours to make that decision on how we would spend that 24 hours. Every day, we are in a crossroad. Our decision will determine our future. In day trading, you can reclaim more time from your day by cutting the working hours to less than 10 hours per week, so you can focus on what matters most. Because honestly, for some, that 10 hours is only their commute time per week to work. After all, we all have seen this ad before. So reclaim more time through day trading so you can focus on what matters most. After all, we are all in a borrowed time, so make it count. Click the link below to learn how to day trade for a living. My name is Mary, and I'm a day trader. So what do you value the most? Is it family? Is it your relationship? Is it health? Is it growth? Or maybe a status? Or maybe a popularity? Is it achievement? Or is it security? Is it fulfillment? Or is it a passion? Is it a relationship, adventure, being creative, being able to do what you want at your own terms, or just loving what you do, exploring the world, giving back, serving? Now the list can go on and on. What's the common denominator here? All of this required time. And if we will spend 90,000 hours at work, which is the average number of hours a person works in their lifetime, then who has the time to do all this? 24 hours in a day isn't coming to an end. 24 hours is all that we're going to get. Now, wish you could have more time so you can focus on what matters most. What would you do if you have more time in your hand? What would you do if money is not the driving force for you to work? What if you have to get up in the morning, not because you have to clock in at work? What if you have to roll out of your bed to do what you love to do? For instance, for you to travel, spend time with your loved one, follow your passion, maybe do a volunteer work. Did you ever dream of reclaiming more time in a day, or ever wanted to start your own business so you can experience more autonomy, not having to report to a boss, and having the liberty to make your own decision or your own schedule? And I am not talking about retirement. Every day, we get a fresh 24 hours to make that decision on how we would spend that 24 hours. Every day, we are in a crossroad. Our decision will determine our future. In day trading, you can reclaim more time from your day by cutting the working hours to less than 10 hours per week, so you can focus on what matters most. Because honestly, for some, that 10 hours is only their commute time per week to work. After all, we all have seen this ad before. So reclaim more time through day trading so you can focus on what matters most. After all, we are all in a borrowed time, so make it count. Click the link below to learn how to day trade for a living. Hi, my name is Mary and I'm a day trader. So what do you value the most? Is it family? Is it your relationship? Is it health? Is it growth? Or maybe a status? Or maybe a popularity?